Alright, well, hopefully this works. Welcome to hot dog versus cheeseburgers bannings are starting. John, I know you will mute me. Have fun. Cheeseburgers banning off first. So they are the defense. We shall see what they ban at. Now, as expected, the defense team will ban out Jackal. Hot dogs coming in second for the attacking ban. Probably going to see maybe an interesting one like a Hibana. Worked out very interesting. Or maybe a Monty ban would also be interesting, as Swifty and Bill saw the power of that Monty. We'll see what they decide to ban. And a Buck, obviously they're going to try to deny the vertical play from below inside a piano and master, and then kitchen to deny the vertical play from underneath of the respective sites, the other being Aviator, Games, and Statue and Trophy. I did end up trying to use it, but it didn't work as well, just because I didn't have the best map knowledge. So this will be interesting. Though, if they want to ban do vertical play, it will now be on the Ashes and the Sophias that do it going vertically up. Echo ban, nothing special. Echo's small Echo. It's a pain in the ass to deal with, and given how the server plans at the last couple of seconds, he is a true menace to us. And Cav, probably a target ban by... Yep, target ban most probably by Orange Team. Or they know that they're going to be solo entering and are banking on the fact that they don't want to get punished for solo entering. Alright, coming out, there should be no 6-pick unless I fuck this up. Got an interesting mirror setup, Aviator Games, that's not interesting, I'm actually dumb. Cade being brought instead of a Bandit, interesting choice, no hashes, no reason to use a Cade really. I actually should see this. Who knows, maybe they'll surprise me. John going with Knock, not a surprise here. Although no intel gathering ops on Team Orange. Don't know how that's going to be used. Let's see. A Hibana and a Thatcher, something we didn't have last round. Hibana's going to be useful for opening up gun vault if they can get on that 90 window repel coordinated with a Thatcher. This might be why QD decided to bring the blanking on the name, the Kaid.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Let's take a look at what's going on over here. Cuties, let's see where this Electroclaw is gonna go while I fumble around with controls. Alright, control.
10 seconds left.
Nope, okay. WASD.
5 seconds to go.
Alright, shifting control
Attackers are
is...
heading out to the
Oh, and my mouse buttons work. That works as well. Default mirror setups, although interesting mirror setup coming out by Bill, coming on the left-hand mouse panel instead of right-hand mouse panel. We got 3 people spawning ruins, John going off towards the bedroom side, and Yuka as Nomad carrying the diffuser. Pig does not look like he wants to go for the 90 wall over here by Gun Vault, which you can open up from the windows over here. Let's get a more bird's eye view. Alright, obviously Electroclaw is on the mirror window, so I'm going to play, but it'll immediately dispatch it. Oh, Bill gets the shot onto Pick. That's your hard breach down. This is a very big kill. As now gun vault can't be open. Actually, no walls can be, reinforced walls can be open as your primary hard breacher is gone. Rad playing top red, Shifty probably in the basement, most probably. That's what I'd be wagering. Let's see. Yep, in bottom basement by red stairs. Nothing to be expecting. Yuka droning out 90 hallway right now. Let's see if you can drone out Cutie. Oh, this is interesting. Actually going to be pushing in through the main lobby, possibly pushing up main stairs. Does not actually contest with anybody, actually, except for Cutie. But that's a different angle. Let's go see where John is. John is inside of what I can only assume is either kitchen or... Yep, bottom of Aviator stairs going to push his way up. Yuka pushing up main stairs, so it's going to be a main stairs push. They've adapted their strategy since they can't push the study with the Hibana and distraction mirror window. They have to push into the hallway. It's going to be interesting to see this though, because they don't have the necessary pushing power, say for the Nomad and the Zofia concussions to push out on a 90. But in order to contest or kill QD, they're going to have to take significant map control. I mean, Rad playing on top red, he can cut off that entire angle. So QD only needs to worry about 90. John seems to have hit a goo mine, which will set the ire of Rad, but Rad decides to rotate into back into the connector between top red and the bomb B. Shifty is coming up into Astro stairs. I don't know how he missed John. John's lurking as it is. Oh, they could concussion pushing into his. John gets the better of him, gets the immediate kill. No idea on who killed who hit before. Trevor died somehow. I'm gonna assume that's QD probably took him out. John's hitting more and more goo mines. Rad could probably capitalize on this if he pays enough attention. Yuka's Team Blue sitting at a one-man deficit. John drops down with 20 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. Kojin with full health as a dog, and Bill with his mirror or in rotation hole still set up. Rad still offside. He could catch John out. John gets obviously obliterated. It's now a 2v4. Irish Typhoid and Yuka stuck inside of 90 with 15 seconds left. Nowhere to go. Completely cut off. They're gonna get absolutely murdered here, and as expected, Orange Team takes the win. Just too much time spent trying to take control of the hallway once the Hibana was killed. The problem with this is that it's fine for mid-round adaptations, but you gotta have a strategy of how you're gonna push 90. Something that probably would have worked was maybe putting something up on a 90 window. That would have helped get a crossfire and push it in. Either way, though, it's still going to be a very tall order as Doc was playing the long angle from inside of the bar looking down towards the front end of 90. So pushing that would be a death trap. Either way, the loss of the Hibana proved to be a very, very significant blow. John coming up again with the knock. Trevor this time on the Hibana, bringing both hard breachers, learning their lessons that losing one hard breacher is too big a deal. Obviously, statues the secondary rotation, so we got to mute. Obviously, this is going to be using for muting off the walls. Let's see the setup, more bird's eye view. Jaeger obviously just stopped the smoke and plant. Unfortunately for the attacking team, there's only one pair of smokes, so fortunately for the defending team. Shifty bringing out the Maestro. Obviously, this is going to be useful for covering potential smoking plants. And one thing that people might confuse saying, well, Maestro and Echo share the same role. Well, Maestro's cams are indestructible, and they are a pain in the ass. So unless you got impacts, or a Twitch or a Thatcher, which the attacking team does have, dislodging that Maestro cam is going to be a problem. Kojin on Doc, not much to say. Doc's Doc. QD going to be roaming, probably. Nope, never mind. Putting mute jammers down. Gonna muting off top right stairs. John's gonna be pushing into. Don't know where he's gonna push in through. It's gonna be a 3-stack outside of balcony right now. I think he's just where's the other person? Let's find that out. They're splitting up this time, which I find more interesting. John's gonna be pushing to the main entrance. I still can't find the third person. Must be droning in that spawn. It's the only possible explanation for why I haven't seen them listed. Yep, Trevor coming back from ruin spawn, pushing into the bottom of balcony, trying to support this push. Again, with the stack of, let's see. Oh, wait, they actually switched out the Hibana, something I completely missed. So now you have one hard breach. But look at this, we got only 2 people on site. If blue team can read this, they can probably run up 3 people now. My bad, I'm sorting correctly. 2 people on set of bomb A, and then John has been killed by Bill, most probably roaming main entrance library, yes. Trying to push up through the main stairs. Successful roam, minute 53. And, oh, the Maestro cam is down. He's going to take out the Maestro cam. Oh, misses the shot. That is a big deal. Typebot now has turned another EMP to get the Maestro cam. And that's, there goes one Maestro cam. Interesting use of the Maestro cam to try to deny plant, or exothermic charge. Nitrosol came flying out. Not sure if I misread that. But yeah, that just happened. Trevor now has diffuser or Sirius outside, pushing into into closet right now. Pick is inside of bathroom 2. A reinforced wall. Now something interesting you can do with the Hibana is where Trevor is sitting, the reinforced wall, where Pick is, it's taken down, peeking the long angle by Swifty and did not drone him out. And this is going to cost them dearly. It's now a 3v5 with a 2% man advantage and 1 minute remaining. Things are not looking good, but the bathroom flank is cut off with the Nomad. See where the angle on this. Oh, Again, Swifty with the angles again, holding longer. Why is this not being communicated? Why are people still pushing it? That's a big question. Cutie's inside of inside of aviators, or not aviators, Astra. Phone calls will come out. Bill is on the left flank, gonna try to possibly link up with Rad. Coaching gets another kill. It's now up to Tide Pods and 25 seconds left. About Swifty and Cutie might set off this air jab. Why wasn't the air jab gone off? What happened? Irish gets 2 kills. He could clear this out. He just needs to find out Rat. Oh, but Bill's coming on the flank. This is an interesting push. Probably screams of playing it safe, coming out. Tide Pods needs to push in through the thermite charge and gets immediately gunned down by Coach. And air jab does go off. Not sure why it went off for Swifty and Turtle. Now tied for 2, not tied for, sorry. Now 0-2. I still fumble around with the controls. I shall try this time to blend it in more player perspectives. Shift to bring out the Legion. It's a 3 rotation parameter. Or at least I hope so. John bringing out the knock again. Coaching on Doc. Swifty on the Legion this time. Oh, Mozzie being brought out this time. Interesting drone network coming out from. Interesting that the drone work, I would say, on Team Blue hasn't exactly been as coordinated. But this might be because the sites are more default, where approaching site is closer to the exterior than, say, some other maps. It's not like Basement or Armory of Clubhouse, where you have to go through a bunch of different steps to actually get in there. Site is living room. Electing not to go to the kitchen. Interesting strategy. It is obviously a death trap. And John is now 1, Trevor 2. Hard breach, 1 hard breach this time. This is going to be a big problem. They should have expected that there would be some sort of anti-hard breach counter. And the fact that they're leaving Yuka on Twitch to deal with just this is going to be a tall order. And knowing John, he's probably asking for a default push, probably. I could be totally wrong on this. But the default push would be to open up the wall that you see right here by where Turtle is putting his bandit batteries. You open up 2 Hibana pillets on the left-hand panel and 1 on the right panel, so you can contest the bunker area, which is over here, the rotate hole, or the main lobby push from Bomb B over here, and you can plant behind this desk, which offers a lot of cover. We got a smoke on site, obviously. Rad's gonna be roaming. Swift might be lurking. Interesting. We got 4 people all stacked outside of the art studio. Gonna be pushing inside. Or so it might look like a default push to piano. Yep. Let's see. Oh, the Mozzie drone got the Twitch drone. This is a fatal error. 2 things happen now. They're gonna be able to communicate that they have a Twitch, and that they got a Twitch drone. If Yuka lost a Twitch drone, let's see if Yuka lost a Twitch. Yuka lost both his. Never mind. I'm a smoke. It's still active. Yuka's got 1 Twitch drone. He needs to make this play correctly. But Cutie still has let's see if Cutie still has his bandit batteries left. He's got no bandit batteries left, but he could move them over. Is this information being relayed to Coach? No, it doesn't look like it is. And what I said earlier about but Tide Pod gets taken down. It's a sledge, though, not the world's biggest deal. Where was that? On top of main stairs. John puts a breaching charge, going to go for the long goal. It does indeed look like a standard default plan. 2 people in bunkers, as expected. 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Yep. Misalignment him on a pellet, not the end of the world. Will they put 1 on the right? Yeah, 1 on the right, default push. Turtle gonna go for the flank. Rat might have a drone. Let's Swifty drops down from the hatch inside the site. So it was a Turtle setup. Gonna push up through kitchen stairs. Bill's phone's going off constantly. Pick and Trevor both trying to challenge angles at the coach, and they just need to drone him and just put area down. But Bill can come big here. These gas canisters have an area effect, and if you can cover the area wide enough for where they need to plant, this is a Hibana pellets, not thermite charges, they could be stuck here. Coach is going to be playing behind bunker, as it's called. This is going to be a tough angle to pull him out, but this is why you open up the walls over here to assist in this. This is going to be a game of refrags. Instead of the Twitch drone is still active somehow. I don't understand how this is possible. Trevor going for a plant, but nobody's actually covering him. Pick might be doing it from the main door. This is actually smart, but Bill's gonna put the gas canister aside. It doesn't connect. The gas canister don't connect. The diffuser goes out. Swifty comes out. He completely misses. It's a call come out. Swifty goes to the pistol. It is now a 1v4. John is on the inside of B. They're not diffusing. They don't know. This could be a blunder of errors. Koji comes out and gets taken down. Swifty's gonna come onto the diffuser. Oh, but he's lost the element of surprise. He's standing on top of the diffuser. John now has to play this incredibly smart. He's now pinched in a situation where Bill is in now the main entrance, and now they're probably going to be calling for defuse now, defuse now. We got the crossfire set up, and it's a 3v1 right now. John needs to pull up some absolute heretics. Does not pull out the kill against Bill, and the SMG-11 with the close range and fire support will absolutely dominate the IQ. Nothing can be done about this. It is now a 0-3 in favor of Orange Team. The Hibana pellets were late to come out in terms of round. You saw towards the end they were trying to drone out as much as possible. The mid round wasn't the droning. The mid round was getting those pellets off and hitting the walls, and so that causes the major issue of the droning phase that comes out after you breached a wall and getting ready for a sighting seat is now shifted much later. We're gonna switch some roles over here. Attack is now defense, defense is now attack. Ashen is Zofia, interesting choice. I'm going to be honest, looks like comfort picks, why we do need both an Ashen and Zofia, unless they're going for that vertical play, in which case they might be raiding into this actually. That's actually kind of smart. Kojin might have the shotgun, which means 3 operators that can do vertical play. It looks like a default roam setup coming outside from the defending team, which is 3 people on site and 2 on roam. John donning Vigil and Yuka donning Bandit. We'll see where they're playing. Pick already putting up his mirror windows. Interesting play here, but fortunately for him, there is no Twitch rounds coming out. See where Irish decides. Oh, both his Meister cams already. Let's see if we can find where this Meister cams are. My guess is probably one in study, most probably. Yep, one in study by the fireplace. You often see another angle for a Meister cam by the hash. So one way of doing this, you put the Meister cam above the hash, and you pop the hash, so that the only way to destroy it is through, well, recharges by Ash or Zofia. Interesting that there's still 3 people on site. Tide Pods is playing 90. Okay, so this is more of like a somewhat of a pro league setup. You have the Meister or somebody with an ACOG playing 90, and has probably got a Meister cam trying to aid him in this endeavor, trying to play 90. If you can find it. Nope, cannot. Not in time. Pulling up the balcony. EMP's already going out. Not sure what at though. They might be. Yeah, not sure what at. Interesting no use of Hibana. John's most probably deep roaming. Yep. Oh. Yeah, John's deep roaming. Kind of. Well, lurking. We'll keep that for now. Ash is going to be pushing into. Oh, let's see. Got 2 people stacked outside 90 window. Podge is patiently waiting. 2 other people headed to the trophy side. Probably John could probably come out for a late flank if this is communicated well enough. The Maestro cam is still elusive to me, but I can hear it go off around the 90 side. I'm not sure why. I can't find it. Trevor playing the mirror windows. Pick playing 90 hallway. But is this wall soft? It is indeed soft. But John gets immediately taken down by Rad. Might have been a bit too aggressive at first. Timing must not have been on that. Who knows? Who cares? Blue Mine's going off into the classical hallway right now, or 90 hallway by the south side. It might be a full-on rappel in through 90. There are only set of smokes is being used for this, but there's nothing being gained. It's just a waste of smoke. I don't know if they've actually droned out Tide. This could be a serious blunder if they're just going to rappel in like this. Tide might get a big kill already. Oh, this is interesting, but Tide does not have the... What is going on? Tide gets the kill. Koji, he's going to get a second on Kojin. Trades him out. That's a triple kill coming in by Koji, but he gets immediately refragged by the Ash of Cutie. Diffuser's down inside of the landing outside by Gun Vault. Maestro not done that. A comedy of errors. No idea what's going on. Trevor wide peeking the doorway by study. Not sure why. Does not know that the Sophia is currently
Attackers
peeking
recovered
him,
the bomb diffuser.
droning out at 30 seconds again. This is the mid-round droning. It just wasn't coming out earlier enough. And this is the price they're paying. But Trevor can get a combination of flashes and Grismon, but get immediately taken down by Bill. It's now they have site control of B. They're going for the plan. Bill just needs to delay, but he does not see Yuka. Yuka's taken out by Yuka. Turtle needs to go run. He gets shot, and blue team put the first round on the board for themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, is this the comeback? Yuka with the defuse.
Bomb diffuser
Planted by default from the doorway of B, from the bedroom side. This big metal door is bulletproof, so if you cut the angles on the long rotate off, you just need to worry about gun vault, and that's why you plan from behind there. Very good clutch by Yuka there to clutch the 1v2. Just need to focus on Bill, who was planning, or not planning, sorry, trying to take the gunfight. Not going for the kill, instead making sure that the last guy knowing the 7-second plan time is nothing to joke about. Up 3-1 though is Orange Team. Orange Team, poor droning is all I can say. Monty coming out. Talk about that later. That Maestro, that was a travesty. I don't understand how that was not droned out. That's a pretty significant spot. You should expect some contention of 90, especially through the window. At the very least, watch out for a run out from the doorway of sight. So now we'll be going back. Second rotation, which is the statue trophy room, bringing a Frost. Not sure. This might go into the bedroom or bathroom. Never understand double Frost match. Let's see if picks out one Nitrocell. And Trevor, obviously the Legion, try to deny the Maestro, not the Maestro, the Monty push. Now the Monty push on statue is a very interesting push because you have to get it right, otherwise it won't work. If you don't get it right, it might end up being a mistake for the attacking team more than the defending team. If Monty's not able to set up correctly, or if his flanks are exposed from the wrong breach hold, it could get the person planning behind him, or even him planning, killed. And it looks like not sure what's going on here. Might be trying to get a plan going on. John's gonna be roaming Aviator Games. Not big of a deal. It's a huge portion of map control that they have to contest. And a vigil. Now this is interesting. A vigil on this is actually very strong, and if he's supported by a couple of goo mines, this could make his roam very, very effective. Not knowing exactly where an Aviator Games are, there's only a handful of angles he can work with, and not knowing exactly where he is or what spot he's playing as could prove to be fatal for the attacking team as they run up. But the first frag comes out on the only Nitro solo blue team. This is a big kill in terms of utility. Bill's going to be pushing up towards the door. Not sure if there's a goo mine in here. Does not appear to be. Pix left the game in a rage quit. Just kidding. No impact freaking coming out. Bill will push solo into bathroom, but he's a Monty, so it doesn't matter. But again, where is the droning going out? Yuga's going to be very aggressive now. Bill needs to deal with this. Does not have the cover. Bill's now 1v1ing. Impact freaking come out by Trevor. Very good job. But the refrag onto Yuka came out. The Frost has already come out. John's not been contested at all. I don't think he knows this, or not enough information has been relayed. But everything that he's done so far, well, yes, he could come from the late flank. He's not had to have contested anything. So this is it looks like this has been relayed because John's not holding the long angle from what is it, top red all the way towards A door. Botched EMP coming out, or is it a Meister Cam? That is a Meister Cam against the wrong. Impactor King will not come out this time because Turtle is Trevor is too far away. Irish evens things out by taking out Swifty, but the Monty's still in play. But Bill, again, I don't think he knows where John is, and Trevor gets a kill pushing from the Aviator sides onto Kojin. QD now has a plan, and this is essentially a 1v3. Oh, now it is actually a 1v3, and John memes the shit out of Bill, and Pick rage quits once again. Now the 2-3 clutches coming. Oh wow, look at this. A 7 and a 4. That's one hell of a cost rating. But the kills are more spread out on the orange team, which is indicative of, I would say, more. It's a meme, but it's refrags is what it looks like just from the scoreboard alone. Um, to me, this suggests that the the orange team is able to set up their pushes in a far more coordinated fashion than the blue team, or at least they're closer to each other. Alibi coming out for the first time, John bringing out crusty old Capcan. Rook may or may not be roaming. Who knows? You've seen it all. I've seen Cav on site, so at this point, who knows what. Site will obviously be inside of library because not many people like to go kitchen because it is very, very hard to defend it. The vertical play is just a nightmare, and the laundry push is very hard to defend against if set up by the correctly by the attacking team. I don't understand though why the lack of a hard anti-hard bridge is not brought out at times. I will have to check in later. But it's interesting that they're trying to use the Maestro cams to slow things down. See where this other Maestro cam will go as prep is about, and the bathroom wall has been completely reinforced, which is interesting as well. Not sure if I'm lagging out or if Alibi is just spraying into a wall. Alibi, yep, pick probably DC'd. It's now a 4v5. Good refrags, guys. Maestro cams. Interesting spots. We'll see how this one goes. I'm gonna get roasted for this for playing too much play-by-play later, but who cares? 3 outside main entrance, Swift droning out, Twitch drones to deal with the most probably the Maestro cams along with QDs, EMPs. Damage coming out to Yuka already. Unfortunate. Don't know what exact Twitch drone probably.
Bomb located by attackers.
Droning coming out. It's just beginning of the phase droning coming out. Four, all 5 actually stacked outside of the L shape that it can be seen through the bottom balcony by Art and the main entrance. Not much counter presence going on right now. John playing top red, might be expecting some pushes through bedroom for vertical play. I think that the reason for this somewhat more turtle lurk setup is because of the loss of pick. Not much you can do. Stuff happens. Pick is back. Put him with a welcome back. Inside of Art Studio right now, again, default pushes. I don't think they know that there's just not enough roam presence coming out by the blue team, and honestly, this is not a criticism of blue team. It's because if they put, I did promise if they put 2 roamers, they'll leave 2 people on site. That's easy to mob out. 2 APs coming out. Maybe they missed the Meister cam. Not exactly sure. We'll see what Trevor is going to be looking at right about now as he's going back behind the wall. Irish at an interesting angle. Going to be trying to contest long angle through the pellets or the thermite. John gets a kill onto Kojin. That is the thermite down. Big kill, but he's done his job as the thermite, so job's done. Bill already on site, going for the plant default push going down. Hibana kills out Yuka, and the plant should be gumming it down in about, half a second coming down. Impact's grenade go out, try to stall anything, but it's now a 3v4, a post-plant situation with the gridlock. This is not going to be easy or at all. Stinger's placed out. Tidepot's going to push it into the red hallway right now. See if he can get a flank up, but he's going to be met with some nasty Stingers really soon. And Rad, who's holding the angle. I don't know, but he gets the kill onto the Hibana. This is now evening out slowly. It's still a 2v3 man advantage for Orange Team. But the amount of damage done onto Swifty is a lot, but it seems like their fate is sealed as the timer's now ticking down and Bill gets the final kill onto Irish. His GG's in chat. Game is over.